So let's start by paying homage to the Buddha. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we will learn the 3 degrees of the adjectives in Pali. So in Pali, to form the comparative and the superlative adjectives. So commonly, to the positive adjective, so by adding the dara suffix, so we have the comparative adjective. And also for some word, iya or asika, also added to form the comparative, but mostly, dara suffix. So, for example, sukara. Sukara means, easy to do something, or easy. But by adding the, dara, so we have the sukara dara. So at the time, comparative, so easier. So in this way we form. But for, some words, like the baba. So baba means bad. And then that baba also we can, baba dara, by adding the dara suffix. So baba dara. In this way also can be formed. Baba dara. So wicked, or maybe baba means wicked or more wicked. Okay, instead of bad, wicked is bad. And the baba dara is, more wicked in this way. But that baba also, maybe, baba. So at the time, iya. So we have the babiya. Also, the same meaning, wicked or more wicked. And the same with that one, that baba, I add in the, asika. So babasika. The same meaning, wicked, more wicked. In this way we form. So most of the adjectives, so by adding the dara suffix or mostly dara suffix, but so for some word like the baba, iya, or asika. Okay, we form the comparative adjective. And then for the superlative adjectives, okay, Damadra.
Bante, I think Sakura should be Sukara.
Sukara.
Example.
Sukara. Right. Thank you. Sukara. Right. So for the superlative adjective, So for the sukara, so dhamma suffix. Okay. So now comparative adjective suffixes are here. You see tara, iya, and asika. And then superlative adjectives are dhamma and the eta. Okay. So now we have the sukara dhamma. Okay. So sukara dhamma means so easiest in this way. The same way, you know, baba and the, you know, dhamma. So we have the baba dhamma. So most wicked. And the same with this baba. So by adding the, you know, eta. So we have the, you know, babeta. Also the same in the most wicked. Okay, most wicked. But, you know, in the lesson 21, 22, 21st, 22nd in Parliament Easy, we already learned some adjectives like the do not want, do not want, get chant, present participle adjectives. Those adjectives are, you know, ending in the consonant ant or art. So for that, also, you know, we added the suffix, but they are ending in the consonant. So like this, mahant or do not want. So after that, the, you know, dara suffix. So after that, the mahant, we need to add the a. So mahanda and the dara in this way. So mahanda dara. So in this way. So mahant mean, you know, big or bigger. The same way, you know, when we add the, so dhamma also, mahant, after that, should be added. So after that, you know, dhamma in this way. So mahanda dhamma. The same way, you know, dana want mean rich. Dana wanda dara mean richer. But dana wanda dhamma mean riches in this way. You know, all of the adjective ending in the ant or art. So after that, is added. So after that, dara and dhamma suffix are added. So these are, you know, regular format for the comparative adjectives and then superlative adjectives. But so like the other language in English, so in Pali also some irregular form we have. So those are here. You know, woda mean positive adjective, old. Okay. But so it's comparative adjective is jaya. Jaya mean, you know, elder or older or elder. And then after that, the jeta mean, you know, added. Elder added. So here also, you know, partly we can see, you know, this jaya maybe possibly ja and the iya. So just considering. So here, iya. So maybe here is changed to the e and the ya maybe become double. So it's comparative form. The same way in the superlative form also maybe ja and the eta. So I is changed to the a jeta. So the very related to these eta surface and here ia surface. Okay. But so these ja come from where we don't know. They're not related to the word da, anything. So that is why so they are called irregular. So the same way, now basata. So basata is maybe praised or praiseworthy. Yeah, praiseworthy. Actually good also. Yeah. Praiseworthy. And here more praiseworthy. And here also most praiseworthy. Okay. So here also in there, so here also maybe sa and the here iya. So I is changed to the A, maybe yeah become the double. We have the C here. But this, so sa is not directly related to the basata. You see? The same way for the theta also sa, and the eta. So I is changed to the A. Maybe because of that, in the traditional grammar like the Gijayana or Badaruba Seti, so Woda is so replaced by the Ja, or maybe Basata is so replaced by the Sa, and so on. And then, so here U1 and Ganeta also. U1 is young, but Gania is younger. And then Ganeta maybe is the youngest. Yeah, younger, youngest. Okay. So here also you see U1 and Genia are not directly related, but so this is comparative form. So maybe so can and the iya. Okay, maybe can or cannot. So here also so can and the eta, you see. So in this way, some irregular form, even though they are comparative form and superlative form are not directly related to their positive form, but it can be seen, So the form of the comparative or the form of the superlative with the ER or eta can be seen here. You see? Okay. So now usage of those comparative adjectives. So sentence structure. with the superlative adjectives. So commonly with the comparative adjectives, so the compared noun will be with the instrumental or ablative. So after that, so comparative adjective. So for example, that. So that means here, maybe him. Okay, he or so he. So its instrumental form is, so the na ablative form is maybe that sama, or sometimes the door. Okay, so now example with that. The na mahanda daro. Okay, they not mahanda daro. Maybe so they not rokena. Okay, roka. They not rokena mahanda daro. So that means so bigger than that tree. So maybe among two trees, one is bigger. So bigger than that tree in this way also. You see, now, so compared now with the instrumental case. The same way, ablative case also. That's sama, rokam, ma, mahanda, daro. Whatever may be instrumental or ablative. The meaning is the same, bigger than that tree. Bigger than that tree. So in this way. So the same way, in the superlative adjectives with the, so at the time, the noun, actually that is collected noun, maybe group of noun, referring to the groups, collected beings or people. So that one will be with the genitive case or locative case. Okay, genitive case or locative case. So, for example, so the same, that is genitive case, or the suit, that is locative case. The suit, so sit tall. The suit sit tall. So sit time is the most. Praiseworthy of them, the same. Or maybe among them. Whatever maybe, so genitive or locative in English too. So the most praiseworthy, maybe one of them in this way. One of them, or a man, the most praiseworthy one among them in this way. So here, sentence structure with the superlative adjectives. So referring to those group of noun will be with the genitive or locative. No more difference between them. So both cases can be used. genitive or locative. The same way with the, comparative adjectives. So that compared noun will be with the instrumental or ablative case, whatever may be. The meaning is the same. Okay. So, okay, for that, before going to the next, so any question? Okay, Ashley.
Bante, I find out in the lesson 24, that Tena is instrumental case for te, and Tasma and Tamha is the ablative case for the. It's not Tato, but Tato is a demonstrative pronoun. You see?
Yeah, that also can be, right?
Right.
Yeah, so here you see, in maybe let's say
24,
lesson 14.
Yes.
So in lesson 14, so here ablative case.
14.
Here you see, dot form and alternative subject may be added to the noun to get the sense of the ablative. You see?
Yes, I forgot it. Thank you, Bante.
Okay.
And the second sample, you said Tesam and Tesu is in a plural form of that. I mean that's is belong to the belong to the word connect with it. So it's plural or single.
So always plural, because so this noun is actually referring to the group or collective people, many. So that is why the plural. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Your point. So
Thank
surely
you,
plural. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So Hado.
Yes, Bante. For this one, Bante, the first one is that for the adjective, that in here when we put together with tara or tasa to add as the ending to form the comparative or the separative adjective. So this one is that I see it is coming from the adjective at the R ending. For example, sukara or papa. It's with the AR ending pante. For example, in case of the adjective which is not with the R ending, for example, that we can have the word in the vocabulary that I found, it is the sadu. It is good. So if we put it in the comparative, is the better or superlative adjective is best. So in that case, that how we form it, Bante, whether it still be the same.
The same. We don't need to change anything. Sadhu Dara or Sadhu Dhamma or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Bante, for this one.
Okay.
And we have irregular adjective, Bante, that in our lesson, it's mentioned about 3 adjectives as the irregular ones. So Buddha, Patsatha, and Yuvan. So apart from these 3 irregular forms, whether we have another one, Bante?
Yeah, maybe Sam, but very, very, very few. maybe one or two, but so not so common. These trees are very common.
Yeah. So when I try to look into the dictionary Pante, for example, that with Buddha, and I look for the comparative adjective Jeya. So for the so for Jeya, when we look into the dictionary, it's not mentioned that it's not defined. It is the comparative adjective Pante. It's another meaning. So
Yes.
in the situation, if we have the Pali sentence and we check in the dictionary, that how we can know it is the comparative adjective or superlative adjective Pante.
Yeah, actually, so the other sense, maybe in dictionary, you find the Jaya is conqueror or victory.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that is noun one. That is noun or should be conquered. That one also passive adjective. Okay. Ajaya, what is Ajaya? So Jaya, adjective. Here also Jaya or Jayadi, not to be taken. Okay, these are also adjective, not to be invisible. Yeah, based on the context, also can be understood. So, for example, these are, so that Jaya is in the comparative sense. So at that time will be, older or elder sense. But here the meaning is, in other form is, common sense, just invisible, positive adjective. You see? So here also that should be conquered or conquered, just positive adjective, not comparative sense. So if it is used with the comparative sense, so maybe that sentence structure is surely under this construction. So the other compare now will be with the instrumental or ablative.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got that signal. Yeah, I got that point, Pante. Thanks, Pante, for this guidance.
Okay.
And also the same situation, Pante, for example, that with the adjective of pasatha, when we look into the dictionary, in fact, it's also mentioned like praise past participle. It's not mentioned for the
Besanseti.
Yeah. So how we recognize it is the adjective of praiseworthy.
Adjective is all of the adjective. Maybe that is, original adjective or built-in adjective, maybe past participle adjective or present participle adjective, whatever maybe, to form the comparative or superlatives. By adding these services, we can do.
Yeah.
All of the adjective.
So, yes, so that's adjective is a normal adjective or present participle or past participle playing the role of adjective. Also, possessive adjective is only including, and then it also used for the comparative or superlative adjective. Yeah, so in that situation, we base on the structure, the sentence structure to recognize its function. Yeah, so I got that point, Pante. And one more, the last point, Pante, it is for the sentence structure. With the comparative or superlative adjective, it will stand after the noun. In the normal situation, when we have one adjective, normally it will stand before the noun. But for the comparative and superlative, it will be stand right after the noun. It modify. So it is the different point in that one. Is that right, Pante?
So actually, that one. So for example, the complete example. So as a sentence, complete sentence. So saw, roll call, maybe. So in ye he. Or they he roke or maybe. So Mahanda Daro. Okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe so instead of saying so again. Okay. Again is better. So again roll call. So okay, they not roke na. Maybe they not because roll call already. So to avoid repetition, but they not roke na can be understood. So in this way. So that means this tree is so bigger than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this way. Ayan roll call, Dina Mahanda Daro. So this tree is bigger than that in this way.
Yeah. If it is not comparative adjective, Bante, so it will be Ayang Mahanto Rukho.
Right.
Yeah.
Mahando roll call. Right.
Yeah. So it will stand before the noun. Yeah. Yeah. So it is clear on this point, Bante. Thank you, Bante, very much. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Damadra.
Bante, regarding this superlative for word dana, old, I found out in the dictionary, elders is stated as Jeta Tama instead of Jeta Tara. Why is the difference there? In the dictionary, I found elders, it give Jeta Tama. But in the Parliament Easy, is the other way around. Jeta Tara.
So Jita is a comparative superlative adjective of the Jaya. Okay, G or Gina, the older elder.
I found in the what you call that Pali in English, rather English in Pali. Yeah, that's right. For eldest.
Elders here, Jita.
Mm-hmm.
And
Should
then
be
the other was, yeah, Jaya also. So that is here you see. So maybe even though those Tara and Dhamma, commonly Tara is used for the comparative, Dhamma is used for the superlative.
superlative,
But some the same way ER, ETA also. But some the superlative adjectives can be used as an comparative sense also. Other than based on the constructure, the meaning can be understood.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you, Bante. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now we finished these adjectives. So now let's continue. The others are maybe vocabulary. Some parts. Yeah, it's a unique combination. Okay, set demo. Set demo. They are Mahedika Daro. Okay, already. So unique combination also actually we already learned. So commonly, so formal word is ending in the E or A. So followed by the other vowel. So at the time, those E is changed to the Ya. E or A is changed to the Ya. So for example, me and the yang. So at that time, it is changed to the yeah. So commonly we have the mia yeah. Okay, mia yeah. And also, so it and the it. So here also the first one ending in the e. So at that time, the first stage. So e yeah. E. But here also, in Pali, you know, double consonant is rarely used. So double different consonants. So that is different one. So that when you see daya as a conjunct, change to the, you know, ja. So at that time, we have the h in this way. So that is, you know, e or a followed by the vowel commonly change to the ya, and then one more steps. So that e is changed to ya, but preceding consonant is da. So at that time, you know, this construction daya can be seen. The daya continue to change to the ja. So the same way, so a d and the, you know, at down. So the first one, you know, here, it is changed to the ya. So adiat. After that, so here, you know, daya in this construction. So daya to the, you know, jaja. So we have the eject in this internal or individual also. The same way, you know, a b and then oga chati. Okay. So firstly, it is changed the ya. So abia oga chati. Okay. And then here triple double consonant baya change to the, you know, baba. So in this way, so we have the abo gachati in this way. So here the point is, so E or A followed by the vowel. So those E or A change to the ya. The same way, the other one. So the first one is ending in the U or O. And then followed by the vowel. So commonly dissimilar vowel. Okay, leave it that one. So this U or O is changed to the wa. So example is a new and the 80. Okay. So we have the annuity. The same way, you know, annu. Well, okay, leave it that one. And the all. So and the ahan. So all is changed to the what. So we have the, you know, so ahan in this way. But these are common changes, and sometimes, you know, that instead of the so ahan, so this so and the ahan. So the other way, you know, this all is drop. So maybe this R is drop. So we have the, you know, so ham also can be seen. Okay, so ham also can be seen. Okay, so these are we are forming, you know, unique combination. So okay, so here so call ayasama call is all. Okay, so quiet summer, so quiet summer, and so on. So now, vocabulary. So the first one is masculine nouns. So masculine nouns here, alaka. Alaka is, that is, Asian term. Maybe now, so measurement system. So to measure the grain, rice grain, like the, rice or bean or maybe some sort of maybe seeds. So they used to measure. So at the Asian time, now they also, even in Myanmar or maybe in some country, so just measurement system, measurement unit. So actually for the rice grain or corn or maybe bean and so on, pea. So just rice grain, or a measure of grain. Okay. And then Sabin, you omniscient one, that one we already. Miga mean king. So Raja, Miga mean actually animals here. So Raja mean king. So Miga Raja, so king or animal, king or beast, that mean lion. Apparently lion. Maybe, so lion is the strongest among animals, the design. Maybe figuratively, it is called the, Miga Raja or something. And the Sela, rock. Okay, Sela, rock. And the Agada. Agada means medicine. Okay, and the Kimi. So Kimi, so worm or barman. Yeah, Kimi. So worm or barman, maybe white ant or red ants are also a kind of the Kimi. So, and then Ayo. So Ayo Gula. So Ayo is, maybe you may remember this group. So Manas group, ending in the consonant. So this Mana groups, so joining with the other word, like the, so Manas and the Winyana. So at that time, this R is changed to the O. Yeah, within the word, maybe within the compound word. So at that time we have the so Mano Winyana in this way. Mano Winyana. The same way, Dejas and Dadu. So we have the, Dejo Dadu. So fire element. So the same here also, Ayas. Ayas mean iron, and Gula. Gula mean ball. So now, Ayo Gula. So iron ball. So in this way. So here the point, not just the meaning of the iron ball, Ayo Gula. So those group, Manas group ending in the, consonant sa. When they join with the following word as a compounded word at the time, so this as appear as the O, like the Manodadu and the Abbas, Abodadu, Dejodadu, Ayas, Ayogula, or something like that. Okay, that information is important to know. So if you know that, later you can guess the meaning of that word. Okay, and then next, Ayogula, so iron ball, and the Ijasaya means, okay, purpose, suggestion, okay. The Utah means heart or group of, so like the, Asa Utah or Hati Utah, so group heart of elephant in this way. And then here, Bitja Meta. So Meta is friend. Okay, Bitja, the D and the R is opposite to the friend, mean enemy. Bitja Meta. Okay. And the dawa, so dawa we already learned, that is second person pronoun of the doma, maybe da. So genitive case singular or dative case singular also. The one we already learned. Not masculine noun actually. This one is out of that. Another information. And the other one is goba, anger. So gorilla, woodpecker, and kadira, acacia tree. So otaminga, head. So okay. So today we learn the the superlative and the comparative adjectives. So would, the meaning of would. So for example, rugan. So rugan means to go, right? You remember? Rugan means to go. So the meaning of would is maybe up. Okay, up or. So at that time, so we have the ogam. So ogam means to go or up. So now generally the meaning of would is up. But that is actually a kind of the prefix. So in Pali, some rarely. So to the would, that super comparative adjective dara is added. So we have the odara. So odara means so maybe here the meaning of would can be understood as a high, as a how to say the positive adjective. But here superlative adjective or comparative adjective with the dara. So dada becomes the dara. So at that time the meaning is higher. So the same way to the would, dhamma is added. At that time we have the ottama. So dhamma is superlative adjective. So highest. So from that word, ottama means highest, and then so inga means part of the body. Okay. Highest, and then inga means so part of the body. So what is the highest part of the body?
The head, Bante.
Right. That is here. Head. So in this, if you understand, piece of word, maybe that word can be longer and longer. So we all, combining together. So later we can get the meaning. So otaminga means head. The highest part of the body is head. So in this way.
Excuse me, Bante, what is the low? It is opposite of ut, Bante.
Adore.
Adore, yeah.
Yeah, adore. But for that one, we don't use, maybe adoring God, we don't use. I'm not sure. Okay, let's check. Adoranga. No. Adoringa. This also we don't use. So so adore or adra. Adra means lower. So you see the lower, but we don't use So adorata in this way. Okay, and then the other one is Sigala Jacob, and the Sakunda bird, and the Rata Beinda. So here you see Rata means country. So Beinda means ants food. So that means compounded word. So food obtained from people, country people, or offered by the group of people, not from the one rich donor or something. So commonly Rata Beinda is referring to the so food or alms food obtained from alms round or going around here and there. So that is Rata Beinda. And then the other one, the Baga part of and portion, and the Channa, so festival, and the Kotas are also the same as Baga, a part or portion. Okay, these are masculine now. And then now feminine. So feminine is Umi. Umi means wave. So wave of the ocean. So Umi is here. So Wela. Wela is bank or shore. And also previous time also the Madras said, so that Wela is a time also. So Wela, that's time or point of time, the same as the Gala equal to the, and the other one is the shore or sea or bank, and also the other one is a limit, boundary or something like that. Okay, so it has, based on the content we can understand. And then, so Eka Jariya. So Eka Jariya. So Eka means alone actually. So Jariya means living alone. So lonely. So staying alone, living alone. So that one referring to the noble living. So in the forest or something. Not just loneliness. Not referring to the loneliness. So living alone. So without married or without depending on, friends or any other one in this way. So depending on oneself. So ikachariya, living alone. And then, so yinya sambara. So yinya also, yinya means, sacrifice. Sambara means, success or accomplishment. Sambara means accomplishment. So success or sacrifice. And the sahaya. So sahaya, after that is da, sahaya da. So friendship, sahaya da. So for that one also, so commonly, to the, so adjective. So by adding the, so da suffix. So at the time, so we have the, maybe state of something or maybe so shape of something in this way like that. So for example, kusala. Kusala means so skillful. Okay, adjective. So after that, the da. So we have the kusala da. So that one refers to the the state, skillfulness, the state of being skillful. Skillfulness in this way. The same way here also. Sahaya. Sahaya means companion. Saha means together. Sahaya. Sahaya is Saha and the E. That is so companion or noun. Okay, so no, not only the adjective, but also to the noun also can be seen. So to show to the state. This is noun. No, not adjective, sorry. So but mostly to the adjective. Noun is maybe rare. So friend. And the da. So sahayata. So friendship. Okay, in this way. And then next is Newton now. Is jnana. Jnana means wisdom or knowledge. Okay. And then so dokata. So dokata is actually originally that is past participle. Past participle. So dur and the root gar and the past participle da. So we have the dokata. Okay. Dokata maybe so do kata also. So originally it means so done wrongly, done bad, done wrongly, done wrongly. But later, so maybe so Dogada offense in the Vinaya, Dogada offense. Later it is used as a noun. Or maybe mistake. Mistake also Dogada. Or Dogada offense. So done wrongly, that is mistake. Okay, later. Originally, so literally it is the past participle adjective. The same way next word, also wasita. Wasita is a past participle adjective or not. Let's see. Wasita is actually past participle adjective, I think. Right, was said sprinkle with word or endow with. So Belina wasita or the other one. So wasita also. So was said the past participle, but later using as a noun. You turn up originally, literally. So wasati. So wasati is actually rain heavily. You see, wasati is to rain or shower, and also maybe later it is used. So crying. So when someone cries at that time, maybe so tears comes out from his or her eyes. That one also like it, raining. Based on that says later, wasita is crying. And when someone crying, so he or she makes noisy. So later that wasita using as a noun as a crying, a noise, a crying or shouting, crying. So here that one, but originally that is past participle. So noise or sound or voice and a crying also. And then udaga water and bija seed. Bija seed uras already under the manas group uras chest. Muhoda means a moment or short period of a time and maybe a second. And Manosa Wasida, human voice or man word. Maybe noise or human. Manosa Wasida. Okay. And then, oh, so many adjectives. So adjectives and verb are also still remain. Okay. So, now already time's up, 1 hour already. So, okay, any question?
Excuse me, Bante. For the euphonic combination, Bante. So, could Bante please kindly note with the meaning, Bante?
So unique combinations are actually some words that cannot be, translated because they are not related in meaning, only, joining by word. So, for example, here, me and the am may mean to me, dative or genitive. Am mean this, not this me or this me. They are not related in meaning.
Yeah, so in the sentence, that how we can understand or how we can translate that, Bante?
So we don't need to translate, but in the sentence, based on the context, am is this, may is me or something in this way. So if we understand, so here when we see, miayan, so that is cannot be understood. Oh, what is it? So you cannot find that miayan in the dictionary. But so if you understand miayan is combination of the me and the ayam, at the time you can guess it easily. So for just one.
Yes, Bante. For et and etang, Bante, et is in bracket, so we also cannot translate it.
Right. Right.
Yeah. How about for d and atang
Yeah,
and
for that is okay. But it just that is individual or internal. Maybe abogachedi is goes up or something like that.
Yeah. We also have the word de plus with aja, Bante. It's make it like de yacha.
Yeah,
So
right.
how can we translate this one, Bante?
No. So so
Yes.
they is just they. So they mean they. But it
They,
mean today. Yeah, it mean today. So but joining together, they don't they don't convert any meaning. Just their individual meaning is taken.
Yeah. And so one more word, Bante. It is for so-called ayasma.
So is maybe he or that. So call is indeed. So ayasama is a venerable one. So the venerable one like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks much, Bante.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Chan.
Good evening, Bante. Bante, I'm just wondering for the euphonic combination, there's this so hung. I'm just wondering, is there any explanation for the long A?
That is
So
that is just long. How to say? Here just I focus on the just changing, u or to u or to the wa or something. So, but the other euphonic combinations are maybe later vowel changing also. Maybe long vowel become the short vowel become the long also based on the how to say tonal sound based on the tone. Maybe Swahan and Swahan. Swahan is automatically loud. So but Swahan is a little bit, how to say, difficult to pronounce. Maybe because of that.
I see. And Bante, just now Bante was showing in Pali Made Easy. There is T aja. So usually ty becomes palatalized to
Yes, yes.
but in this
at
case, there's no.
Yeah, because at the very beginning, at the
I
very
see.
beginning,
Thank you.
if we palatalize, so cannot be pronounced.
I see. Thank you very much, Bante.
Okay. And so Sally Dhamma Bhurati on Sally Nyana Kawisi.
This is Dhamma Virati one day.
Okay.
And I just asked an additional question for the ajatam. Sometimes in sutta we often read ajata badidawa, and then this particle wa is very often we read in sutta. Maybe Bante can explain about this.
Yeah.
This additional question. Thank you. Sadhu sadhu.
Okay, so that ijatam is here a D. So the a D is related to the every. So a D is a D, but atan is maybe a person. So related to the a person, that means individual. So that is one point. So now the meaning of the that ijatam is how to say individual. That's sense. And the other one is so atta is also one step. Maybe a D is inside one step. So at that time maybe internet also. So in this way. So based on the usage, they are meaning. So alone, so a little bit difficult to say what kind. So in this case, maybe that is why in dictionary, all of the possible meanings are provided for each word. So ejecta. So that which is to the personal. So that is maybe individual. Maybe in the like the how to say in the Mahasati Bharana Sutta. So ejectawa, bhidawa, or internal or external in this way also. So commonly joining with the bhida.
Okay, thank you, Bante. Sadhu sadhu.
Okay. Okay, Hado.
Yeah, excuse me, Bante. For lesson 27, Bante, there is one point. It's mentioned about for the pronoun, for the first person pronoun. So with from the beginning of 27, lesson 27, Bante. Yes, so would Bante go in down a little bit, Bante? Yes, for enclitic forms of they, may, vo, and no. So specifically for may is used in instrumental, dative, and genitive cases in singular number. And it will be stand after a word. So I just see there is one sentence that idang me punyang nippanasa pachayo hotu. Yes. So in that situation, Bante, that may it stand before a punyang. So it stand before the verb. And sorry, Bante, for a word. And for punyang there, it is in accusative. It's not with instrumental dative or genitive cases, Bante. So in that situation, that how we can understand about this one, Bante.
So instead of saying, stand always after a word, that is referring to the sentence, not their related word. So in that sentence you said also idam me bonya. Idam is first word. After that, may idam me. We never say may idam bonya or something. We never say.
Yeah.
So that means in a sentence. So that day or may never start a sentence in the second
yeah.
place. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why it's after a word there. It is after idang, the word
Yeah,
of
yeah,
idang.
right.
Yeah. Because first that I think it relates to punya. So a word is that the word is have relation with ime. Yeah. And even it's not, it's used in because it's used in this one. Yeah. So it's used in genitive in that case.
Right.
Yeah. So I got that point, Bante. Thank you, Bante, very much. Yeah.
Okay. And then any question? So, okay. No more. So let me stop here by saying sadhu, 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 sadhu.
Thank you very much, Bante. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Welcome.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Bante
Bante.
Anumodari. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you
Good
too.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you very much, Bante. Good night.
Welcome.
Suki
Good
Hotu.
night. Suki Hotu.
Thank you, Bante. Good night.
Good night.